Hey there, I'm Bruce Wayne. And the coughing just starts fades. And this is Gaming for Mental Health. We're back with Judgement. My man's really enjoying that, though we can't see it. So I'm gonna give him C+.
Back to it.
Alright, so this means I gotta start. If these bosses are gonna be around. That settles it. So I just gotta beat one Cajun clan at a time, right? And Honda's the heavy hitter. Is this guy still there? Oh. Okay, next time I'm gonna check out on another motherfucker. But one of these days, y'all gotta give me like at least a beef bowl, a food item, algo. Sorry, I'm having like a little off day. If you weren't here for the previous episode, please go check it out. Leave a like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. Y'all gotta help me out. That being said, let me stop for a second, boss, because I want to say, and I want to say hello. I'm trying this new idea where I want to start every episode letting you guys know how I am. If you were here for the previous episode, I'm gonna make it shorter this time. So, it's beginning of the year, from January 3rd on a Friday. Everything's been going well, extremely well. But part of my PTSD, and the best analogy I can give it to as a gamer is this. Think of my mind like having a PlayStation controller with controller drift. I can't change my PlayStation controller. That's my head, that's my mind, that's my brain chemistry. So when stuff goes right and I am faced with great opportunity, which is what a new year is, you know, oh, there's new changes are coming, I don't know what's happening, it's a new year, it's that energy of change, you know. My mind starts drifting into what in psychology would be catastrophizing, you know. The less eloquent way to say that would be I make mountains out of molehills, which leads to self-sabotage. So everything's been going well and everything, and then today something didn't go well, something that worried me a lot because it involves an ex-client who I've made a deal with. Like, you're not an ex-client, man, you're like a friend. I know we're not gonna talk day to day, but if you ever need something, give me a call. I don't give a fuck what's happening. It's not about insurance, it's not about like no, just give me a call, I'll help you out, you know, as a human being, as a person. Because he is like me, one of those peoples that, at least for me, my depression, part of it is biochemical. I could check off everything. I could get a perfect nutrition, take any medication that's prescribed to me, do all my workouts, gaming, all this stuff, groups, therapy, and at some point my brain just goes, you know what, no dopamine for you, no oxytocin, I go into a depressive bout. He's similarly like that. It's a chemistry thing. It's not a matter of, it is a matter of what's happening, but it's also a matter of just your brain. So I've made him that deal. So he called me up, and he's not in a bad shape, but he is definitely heading towards there. He called me before it, and I connected him with a person that's gonna take excellent care of him. So I'm sitting here both grateful that he's gonna be taken care of, but at the same time slightly aware that what I do sometimes comes with this heavy out price, because like sometimes it's an emotional tool. Like I wish the best for him because I'm not there, but I know the person that's gonna help him. It's like if I was there, but it doesn't mean I don't work, and I don't want to have that mindset. So you know what, we're gonna Yakuza. That's what we're gonna say. Now we're gonna Judgement. We gotta get Judgement. We gotta get my stories on. I gotta with candy. It's Friday. We'll be grateful. All right. So, my man, ¿dónde está usted? Aquí? Where is? Oh, that's right. It's the bar. Okay. You know what? I mean it. I ran from 2 years. I'm starting off with that. No. Come here. No. Come here. I want to whisper sweet nothings in your ear. Who are you? What's your name? Where you from? What you do? Hold on, did I get enough? 1-3. I need boost attack 1. 1-3, come on. Oh, do I finally get to talk to the lady? Oh,
You must
I'm
be
getting in
making
trouble.
a killing with the state this city's in. Ain't that right, Ayabe?
And it's all thanks to you.
Do you know anything about the Matsugane shooting last night?
Not too much, no. But hey, I thought you got Higashi for all your Matsugane needs now.
Word travels fast. Who told you that?
Kaito. Just now.
Huh? You forget how to keep a secret,
Exactly.
Kaito-san? Or are you trying to get your buddy killed? Higashi's screwed if Hamura finds out he's been helping us.
Look, man, there's no point keeping stuff from Ayabe. Better to just tell him up front than have him find out somewhere else.
He is the dirty cop.
What can I say? I'm a professional.
So far,
Sure.
for being a
Professional
dirtbag,
snitch.
he's been
Yeah,
like
but you
legal
vets.
chaos, legal chaotic.
But
Lawful
sorry,
chaotic.
I really don't have much for you today.
Say what? You telling me I bought you a drink for nothing?
Exactly.
What? Are times too tough to buy around? Here. Let me at least repay you for the booze.
Go on.
Did you know Hamura's in hiding? He's been out of the office ever since last night.
Hell yeah,
Not
we
even the
heard.
cops can find the guy.
Yeah, Higashi told us as much, actually.
You charging us for this old news? I'm starting to wonder here.
Hey, I ain't paying you for shit.
Okay, fine. You want answers? Go ahead and ask. Everything's on the house for tonight.
Oh, you ordered the expensive shit.
I'd
This is
rather
gonna charge
talk
him.
business than sit here in silence anyway.
You know what? That's
Sounds
nice.
good to me. Let me think.
Let's just have a chat. I like your style. Why the Curie clan? Yeah.
Why are the Kyorei in Kamurocho to begin with?
Exactly.
What's a Kansai group doing this far from home?
Because they wanted turf in Tokyo. Duh.
Even if it meant war with the Tojo? They couldn't have the numbers for that.
True. Compared to the Tojo's 25,000, Kyorei have a meager 1,000 at most. Plus, Kamurocho is not exactly their home turf.
By that logic, they don't stand a chance.
And yet they've been here almost 2 years now. Crazy when you think about it. Even the cops put money on the Tojo clan, crushing them into dust.
So, what's the holdup then?
They're doing hits.
The Kyorei has the backing of the Kazuhiro group. In other words, a lot of fucking money.
Kajihira.
Somebody's got a
bigwig?
hitman.
Yep. And one
Somebody's
of his
using a hitman,
subsidiaries is
and the
perfect
hitman is
Kyorei
moonshining
cover. I suppose
as a
you
serial
know it
killer.
better
I
as
think
KJ Art.
Yeah, we're familiar.
that's my theory. Hold on. Let me pause. Okay, this is my theory. Okay. See, I've had evil thoughts in the past. Okay. That's why I don't like listening to crime podcasts and stuff like that, because I'm the type of person that I wouldn't enjoy it. I would just sit there and be like, oh, so what you're telling me is these are the mistakes people made. I don't want to have that information, Watch your content intake, see? I don't want to ruminate or dwell on thoughts like that. But, hear me out. Since Japan is such a small culture, right? It's a very packed-in society with digital and everything. At the stages we're talking about, there's both digital footprints, because we've been able to see my man Yagami talk to people with, like, hook up with the dude from, find and talk people through their digital footprint. That's what I meant to say, through the guy at the cafe, manga cafe, cyber cafe, whatever it is. So there wouldn't be many places to truly hide. So if you were like a Yakuza hitman, because every once in a while, and every organized crime needs to deal with stuff. That's why it's organized crime, shadow organizations, because they deal with stuff not in the legal way. what would be the ultimate thing for us in the legal game? Well, I guess it would be a life sentence. That rarely happens at the business level. White collar crime. A lot of what I have seen from Yakuza games, while they do dwell in the traditional mafia and drug stuff, there is a structure that is very, 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 very similar to corporations. And I've gone down that rabbit hole as to why that is. Like, it's very interesting. So my thought process was this. Hear me out. If you needed to have a cleaner that everybody could rely on, because we also have seen from Yakuza 0 that there's people that sometimes get a free flag from the Yakuza because they provide a service to everybody. So you know they're stepping on everybody's tails. They got something on everybody, so they can't be like touched. We provide a service, so that way, you know, if the police comes to any of the Yakuza will be like, we had nothing to do with that. I have no idea what you're talking about. They provide that level of service, you know. They stay clean, the problem goes away. So my thought process was this. Imagine if you became a serial killer. We already established that the police care very little for physical crime when it comes to Yakuza versus Yakuza. As long as the crime is solved and can be swept and look like as a net positive, it seems like they're willing to play ball, right? Right? So imagine if you had a standard MO that had nothing to do with Yakuza. So you can go to the Yakuza and be like, no, I'll get rid of that guy. Why? I don't know. I don't want to know what your problems are. I'm just going to let you know. You tell me this, this, and this, and that, and I'll get rid of him. And then he comes up, oh, the serial killer got him. Every Yakuza can be like, that wasn't us. That wasn't us. That wasn't us. That wasn't us. Plus, hear me out. This goes the extra step. See the psychology. If the Yakuza had problems, where maybe getting rid of one communal issue would, for example, peacefully solve a dispute, some Machiavellian shit, it would be very convenient to have a person outside of the Yakuza, not connected to anybody, who will get the blame. And at the same time, the police can be like, this is an ongoing case, man. That guy, we're doing our best. Everybody gets appeased. And from what I've seen, and at least have dived into the Japanese social structure and maybe mentality, keeping the status quo is very important. So if everybody looks like they're doing their shit, including the serial killer, I think, I will be evil as a criminal. I am glad my life cleaned up. Ooh, no.
What does Kajihira have to do with the Cure? Why is he in Yakuza?
Probably so he can expand east out of Kansai. The real money's out here anyway. From what I hear, he's got some big redevelopment plans for Tokyo.
Nice.
What kind of plans?
See, there's always political stuff involved.
Not a clue. But if
Bleach
they're
Japan,
coming from
and Bleach
Kansai to
Japan
do
White
it,
from Yakuza 6.
shit's got to report.
There's always something
And there's
political.
always dirty work with those kind of jobs, you know?
Like what?
He's getting to
Evictions,
exactly.
land sharks, laying the political groundwork. The Cure is handling all that shit for
You gotta
Kajihira.
move dirt to start an
Please.
empire.
That's the word on the street.
Yeah, thanks. These rumors of yours are gonna do us a ton of good.
Well, what I know for sure is that the Kajihira CEO's been up in Tokyo a lot lately. Schmoozing with politicians, government officials, even Kazumi, the head of the Ministry of Health.
Why would a construction guy be talking to someone from the health ministry? What's the connection?
Beats me. Point is, the Cure aren't here just for Yakuza shit. It's way more complicated than that.
Oh, this is what I mean. Okay. Give me this. How's Kamurocho?
How's Kamurocho seem to you lately?
Yeah,
Tense.
but
And that
more than
shooting
tense.
only made things worse. Nobody knows when the next fight will break out.
This is what I'm saying. The shooting was not part of the double eyeball. I'm gonna call it what I know. The Uchiha clan killing. Because that's what I'm calling it. He took his eyeballs. That's a Mushiga clan MO right there. This guy did it in the open. Brand new MO. Tied to Yakuza. So that also means open war to an extent, you know, the political level, the tensions. This is
Where a stray bullet might end up.
Right. And our killer's only gone for Yakuza so far, but he could target anyone next.
Gunfights, murderer on the loose. This city's a mess.
Yes, I agree.
You got that right. By the way, Hamura might have walked, but the cops are still pretty fixated on this mole case. Even the public's wondering who will be next.
Huh.
Okay. I'm gonna ask this one because I can't ask him that impolite question.
Well, you already know about the shooting. Their hands are tied while the cops are running the show. So, yeah, they've been pretty quiet.
Status quo. I want to keep my relations positive. I should get going. Thought it was my cat.
All right, I gotta go.
He's technically not a dirty cop. I wouldn't call him dirty.
Yeah.
It's a necessary evil. This is the necessary evil we didn't see. I think I didn't see in Yakuza.
Yagami and Kaito, yes. What an honor.
What now, my man? Go to the bathroom.
Tokyo Police. The name's Kuroiwa.
You the voice. You turned around without having to look back. You knew the voice.
Kuroiwa.
Did you call them
The
in?
one who
Did you call
almost
them
put
in?
Hamura behind bars.
Did you call them in?
Before you two pulled him out of my grasp.
Yee, I got that fool for you.
So what?
I've become a department punchline now. I have you to thank.
You're very welcome.
And
Don't
I see
tempt
you're
him.
here too, Ayabe.
Oh, Kuroiwa-san. Nice nights. It's great to see you.
Yeah. I could
My
have
man,
worked
not
with
so
the
high and mighty,
police.
huh? Not so high and
You doing
mighty.
the same, Ayabe?
Nah, old me? I don't play hooky.
Well, we should be on our way.
Hey, let me ask before you go. The Okubo case. You let that murderer get off scot-free. After which he burned his poor girlfriend to death. And yet, here we are with another murderer roaming the streets of this city. I wonder who the next victim will be. You consider that, Yagami-sensei.
Listen, he's putting too much on it. On me. Y'all should give me at least 450 for that, right? 450? 450. 120. Seems like I got gypped.
You good, Talk?
Yeah, I'm used to dealing with assholes like that.
What was Kuroiwa doing there anyway?
I bet he knows about Ayabe's little side gig. Probably came to keep him from chirping too much.
We need to talk to the bartender after they leave tomorrow.
Right.
We should have told
Or
him, man.
maybe he
Keep
wanted
an
to keep
ear
an eye
out.
on us.
Hope not. I don't need that guy breathing down our necks.
Wow.
Anyway, you want to head home?
Not yet. Something's bugging me about the Kyorei clan.
What do you mean?
Until today, I just thought they were here scouting out some new turf in Kamurocho. But it turns out they've got a construction conglomerate behind them, and they're involved in redevelopment too.
So you want to figure out who the real Kyorei is? Not a bad idea. But how are we going to investigate?
You don't remember? We have a friend on the inside.
Who?
You mean Murase?
How?
Oh, yeah. Come on, let's head to KJ Art.
I don't think he's... You know what? It ain't my plot. It ain't my plot. No quiero hacer eso. No quiero hacer eso. These motherfuckers keep talking about DLC available, and I already got every DLC, and it's pissing me off. Because they keep mentioning the Hadouken, right? Watch. They mentioned the Hadouken. You see? I see it in the DLC. I've wondered about this. I don't think I got enough skill points to do it yet. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Come on. That's it. That's all we got. And I already got it. Some landlady getting one of those like stale fucking egg sandwiches we just ate. I gotta stop talking shit. I want to stop by here. No, not Le Marche. Okay, to game. Popo's. Let's stop by Popo's first, because I gotta re-up on shit, man. I gotta see. What do you mean take care of these, hey? Speed it up, speed it up. Hey, lady. I still got your CD. Alright, let me see. Here we go. Four. Bento lunch, 10 out of 10. Special yakisoba, 3. What's this? It says I got 5 out of 5, so fair. Morning shot. It says I got everything except the soccer. I got soccer. Ooh, you know what? Alright, that should be good. No, thank you, lady. Let me see. My inventory is back to normal. Inventory management is something I learned from Signalis, Resident Evil, and Yakuza. Okay, now we can go over there, my man. Except that's a plot. I think other than like a dragon, I've yet to use the subway. Oh, okay, I'm about to say, my man.
Hey, Tak. We're getting close to KJR.
You wanna scope out?
Bust out the drone? See what our old friend Murase's up to?
Yeah, should be pretty easy to find him this time.
Right this way.
We're down here for KJR, right? Alright, alright. Boop, boop. Tiremos el dron. Ah! Oh, hell no. I was about to say, if it said clean score, I'm being hateful. What's L3? I never pressed L3. Oh, first person mode. Nothing happening here. Okay. Let's go down. Nothing happening here. Okay, alright. Hey, people. Hey, people. I can't zoom in. Oh, L2, here we go. Just double checking who you be, lady. Don't worry about it. If it ain't you, don't worry about it. Okay. It's been a couple of episodes. Also, he has to be here? Is he smoking? Where is he then? Where is he? Where is he, for real? Is he not here? Am I supposed to go to another building? Nope, not that building. Let's go to this building over here, the other one that's marked. I don't think so, right? AJ Arch is right there. That's supposed to be it. What other way can I investigate KJ Arch? Oh, hold on. Can I go in there? Oh, y'all dicks. That's what that drone's supposed to be for. Ow. That would hurt my head. So I have a ceiling limit. Even up here. Up. On the AC vents? Do I just gotta become a better drone pilot? Damn! My camera roll be looking funky. You know what? I'm gonna end. Yeah. Something's up. Can I go upstairs here? Yeah, right here. And launch from here. Because that's the way we did it last time, right? Oh, tell me I was just being a dumb. Oh, cabrón!
Alright, it's spy time.
Okay, I'll handle the flying. You keep watch on anyone coming in or out.
You know what? This is where I'm gonna leave this episode. Next episode, we're coming. I'm gonna go get some deep lunch. I'm gonna go get some lunch, take a walk, and then we're gonna come for some Judgment. I'll make a couple of phone calls. I already see something shiny over there. For you guys, I think it's yeah. All right. As always, I'm Bruce Dane. This is beginning from the hell. Thank you for joining me. I can't save. See, they keep telling me there's a DLC and choices, and no, there's nothing. I hope you have a great day. Please. Do your mental health practice, whatever that may look like, because I don't know what that may look like for you individually, but I want to encourage your practice. I want to be on that side of the mental health conversation. I believe we have enough people and enough channels and enough knowledge on psychology, diagnoses, all this stuff, and there's channels out there that do it so much better, with so much quality, so much more seriousness, finesse, eloquence than me. I'm here more on the side where I'm like, look, gaming helps me this way, but I also want to encourage you to go do that activity that helps you. Go meditate, go work out, go do your meal prep, go to group, go check in on your friends, go to church and socialize, go to prayer. I'm not here to judge your activities that help your mental health, because honestly, it's a spectrum. In my personal experience, what I have seen of myself and of others is nobody does it alone. And if you try to do it alone or one activity by itself, I believe that's called addiction. I believe that's the equivalent of me saying, ooh, I feel sad, let me have a drink. Ooh, I gotta go to work, let me have a drink. Ooh, I gotta... That's called addiction. So I urge you to, first of all, explore yourself. Get your own little like booklet that says, this is my personal instruction manual. Find out what works for you. That's where therapy, maybe counseling, group therapy might work. For ideas, for processes, for not coping skills, but skills to help you deal with certain events, or coping skills you haven't learned. That's one of the biggest things I had to learn. I had to be like, because of my trauma, my family didn't socialize too much. So I'm going to have to work on my socialization as an adult. I have to actively, all of that. And once you have it, stay consistent. And if one of those things is gaming, welcome to the channel. All right. Peace and bacon grease. Check out the blog, do all that jazz. I'm really bad at this call to action crap. Ooh. And to my 2% Italian female viewership who keeps coming up, you know, like the studio app keeps telling me, buongiorno. I'm gonna get canceled in Italy. I can feel it.